Hello and welcome, hopefully back to the White House kitchen, where I'm going to tell you about Tune In Tuesday here in a minute, but we want something semi-fast and easy for dinner. So I forgot to do this last time, although it did scrape up when we did nachos last week. This is our spray bottle or spritzer, where you can load whatever oil you would like in there. Mine's olive oil. Try to cut down on not necessary ingredients that are, just chemicals. So you just pump some air into it and you use it as a sprayer. You can pump more or less. I'm good to go. Okay, so we olive oiled. We're going to chip it. And then we have a couple of other things we're going to prep. And we're having barbecue nachos for a fast and easy Manic Monday dinner instead of prepping the foods. Okay. Stuck my finger in it. Finger. So, I'm your weird friend. I do say weird things. I do not always say what the captions say that I say, but, sometimes they're weirder, sometimes they're not. I just want a good even layer of the chips. We're going to cheese them. I'm not doing cheese sauce tonight. Oftentimes I do, or I would do a circle with a bowl. So, with cheese sauce, it's just I typically do for 2 people. 4 ounces of white American, 2 ounces of whatever other kind of cheese you want, like cheddar, pepper jack, something like that. And then I do 3.5 to 4 ounces of milk, all this by weight. Next up, we're going to do a little bit more shredding because I want you to see it. So we'll go forward with this. I'll come forward with this. I typically do this on the cutting board, but since I'm doing other stuff, I figured I would just do it in the bowl. You can buy replacement parts, so you can get an extra bowl if you want, in case you're shredding up a bunch of cheese. I do like shredding my own cheese better than buying it already shredded, only because they put extra stuff in there too, so you'll have anti-caking agents in there, and your melting is not quite as good, or cheese pools if you do any of those for like pizza. And it just tastes better. Okay, so that's good enough. This is a double-sided grater, so you can do big ones over here, small ones over here. And when I'm in a hurry and I want stuff to melt fast, I will do the smaller shreds. I'm using one of our reusable silicone bags. It's kind of like a Ziploc. It's got 2 zippers, so one with TUFAs and then one smooth one. By TUFA, I mean teeth. So what I'm going to do is put the cheese on here, and then we're going to get these veggies prepped and get our pulled pork in the microwave here shortly. I'll show you how some of that goes down, and I'll let y'all go for your Manic Monday. But I need to tell you about Tune In Tuesday, so I will try to remember, or I will try to let y'all know tomorrow as a reminder about Tune In Tuesday. Pampered Chef goes live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. They go live and show you how to use products, the recipes, all kinds of things. So sometimes it's our test kitchen, where our head of food usually and some other Pampered Chef peeps will go live and show some stuffs and tell you about the products. And then sometimes we have other consultants that do it from their home. I think it's typically called a home kitchen live, but one and the same, kind of. They're always at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on Tuesdays. Now, if you're busy and you cannot attend, you can still register, and they will send you the recipe handout to your email and a link to watch the replay. Now, if you register and tune in this month, I have been seeing where they're emailing you discount codes to use on select products that are being demoed in there, and I believe it's usually 20% off. So, if you would like to use any of those codes or get emailed a code, register for the live. And then they've also been doing giveaways. Their giveaways are, I think they vary. I've seen them give away our, what is it called? Our give back set, where it's the roasted red pepper tomato soup and I believe cornbread for a set for $15, and automatically 10 meals with each one of those purchases. 10 meals are donated to Feeding America. I'm going to go stick this in the oven. I'll be right back. This is tricky. Okay, and I'm just going for melted cheese. So 5 to 10 minutes will probably be good. We'll probably be off here before I get her done. Oh, look, we got cheese. Okay, we're gonna prep this and then I'll microwave this because I do it for about 5 minutes on 40% power. It's pulled pork. I just put it in there with some sauce so that it doesn't, you know, dry out or be funky comedinas. Now, I'm telling you about Pampered Chef Live. Y'all, my hair is like a blanket. They do giveaways. I also do giveaways. So to be entered into my giveaway, just message me the word for the live, which I'll drop here in a second. But first, I want to show you how I do cherry tomatoes. So I cut the end off. You see that? I cut the end. I think it's the top, the stemmy part. So here, zoom in. Can you see it? Zoom in. Nope. Oh, it's trying to focus on my face. There we go. Cover up my face. There it is. I cut that off so that it's like this. So it's flat. And then I put them flat side down on our napkin here, and I cup slicer them because I want to be faster and have semi-uniform slices. I say semi because I go fast-ish and I don't try to be super precise on how I'm landing on the cherry tomato because I care, but I don't care. So the ends may be thicker or thinner than the middle. Not thicker, thinner. They'll be thinner. So I legit do this, cutting the end off or top, whatever you want to call it, will help force the juices, if it's one of them squishy, juicy ones, down into your napkin if you do it on a napkin, instead of up in your eye or sideways on your countertop, or I've had some shoot up here, y'all. So see, this is what I mean by a super thin piece. If you're not precise in lining it up, I don't care. So now our tomatoes are ready to go on top of the nachos that are not ready. Here's a look at your juices. We'll move this over and use it again later if we need to. Okay, next up, I like to have green onions, somewhat for color and for flavor. The hubs really likes green onions, and I'm good with it, but I care about it being pretty. I care about flavor a lot too, but I want it to be pretty. So here we go. And too bad we don't have the opposite view for you. But I just cut them, y'all. I don't care if they roll up under here and I chop it in half or whatever happens. It's okay. As long as it's not my finger, we're good to go. I don't care if they're all the same size or thickness. You can take your time with it. But what I am going to tell you is these whites, I don't typically top my nachos with them, but I'll put them in a little Ziploc or one of our usable bags and put those in my cheese sauce because they're delicious. And also the corn dip that has cheese and creamy jalapeno in it, I also put them in there. So here we are. Entertain us. Okay. Yep, that's a song. We're pretty much done. So we have our tomatoes, we have our green onions. I'm not getting the, hang on, where's my brain? I'm not getting the sour cream out yet because I don't want it just chilling, but not chilling because it's warm. I'm going to put this up in the fridge. I'm going to put this in the microwave and we're pretty much good to go. And I will try to remember to record the building of it. You can also, if you would like, instead of just sour cream, you could do our French onion dip, which is delicious and adds another layer of flavor. Or you could do the cheese sauce. Also, I forgot to tell you, one of the ingredients that adds usually 3 onion, especially if I'm not using like a pepper jack or a cheese that has some sort of herb or flavor or garlic in it. Okay, word for the live is BBQ, barbecue, the word or the abbreviation, whichever works. Message me barbecue and that will enter you into this month's giveaway. Don't forget about Tune In Tuesday so you can catch the Zoom. If you need a link to register, let me know. Otherwise, you can go to pamperchef.com and there's a tab for live events and you can register there. And I believe you can register for future ones as well. Thank you so much for being here. I hope your Monday has been fantastic and